right, YouTube, it's your boy Freddie B, aka the Urban Fisherman, coming back at y'all again. So we gotta knock out a little order today. Cooking here at the house, knocking out 5 slabs of ribs, some macaroni and cheese, and dirty rice, which my wife is cooking on the inside. And you can see we getting the charcoals here in the chimney heated up. So I got my stuff getting hot now. So most of the smoke you see now coming off of this is the binder that's inside of the charcoals. So as that burns off, we get fire coming out of the top. I don't wait for it to completely ash over. I'm gonna grab that, take it over here to the grill, throw these 5 slabs on, which I'll probably put 2 on one side, 3 on the other. Still got to do some oiling before I get to cooking. I got to clean out this old water tray that rainwater done got inside. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to get cooking. Don't need the top rack, so that's why y'all see that out. I'm going to start off the day with some cherry wood because I'm running low on oak. Got the back end here cleaned out. I mean, I normally spray the water hose and then get all the leftover ash out, but right now it looks like it's about to rain, so I gotta try to get this done because I got people coming to pick up between 11 and 12. It's now 8 o'clock in the morning, so 4 hours of cooking and I should get all that done. And yeah, I'll get back at y'all in a minute when we get ready to throw the charcoals in. And let me finish cleaning this grill out. Kind of clean, not all the way. But I'm gonna finish it up and I'll get back with y'all in a minute. Peace. All right, guys, this when you know you're getting close. Less smoke is coming out, meaning the charcoals are pretty much warmed up in the chimney. And at any minute now, you should be getting some fire coming out of the top. And that'll be good enough for me to throw it into my firebox. So it's gonna be less smoke. It's getting red down in the bottom. I don't think the camera is kind of picking it up. So it's about halfway right now. And in a minute we should get a few little flames coming out of the top, and there'll be no more of the smoke coming off because everything should be warm by then. That's really all it is warming. So once it gets warmed up, it's good to go. Yeah. In a minute now, I should be getting some flames out of the top, and then I'll throw this into the firebox. All right, y'all, as y'all can see, there's barely any smoke coming out now. The fire is actually coming out of the top. You really can't see it, but it's there. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but the fire is definitely coming out of the top. I can feel the heat where I'm at, and I'm way back here. So I can feel the heat. The fire is coming out of the top. The camera is not picking it up. It's a very faint fire. And as you can see, there's barely any smoke. Like I say, once it completely dries, that's how it works even inside of your, Weber grills or whatever it is that y'all are using. Once them charcoals get hot, that's pretty much it. See, it just moved there, so it's ashed all the way at the bottom. The top is still getting there. But I don't wait until, I know they say wait until it completely ashes over. I never done that. Been doing this for many years. I never do it. Once it's like this, it's pretty much good to go. Once I see flames coming out of the top, there's barely no smoke, I take it, throw it in my firebox, and this is what I use to heat my grill up. So this will be the heat source in my grill. This is what's gonna warm up the rest of my actual firewood, because I use just firewood in that thing once it gets going. This here will go ahead and dissipate, turn into ash, and then after that I'll be burning just straight wood. But this does, get the grill hot a lot quicker than me lighting a fire in the back of the thing and waiting slowly for it to get up, or using little pieces of wood and stuff to get it. But you can see she's hot. She's hot. Anyways, let me get this tossed in. I can't do it. I need both hands to do it, so let me set this camera down. All right, so that's the coals thrown in. That's really all you need right there. As you can see, most of the ones at the bottom are really red or ashed over, and the rest of still kind of black, which is the ones that was at the top. Then I grabbed some cherry wood, my smaller pieces like this, and just set them in. Because right now we just trying to get the grill heated up. I got everything open, all the vents. 2 of them I'll close. I normally leave these 2 here open. And I got the grill top open so that it gets a nice pull. And you can see the wood is got some smoke coming off the little edges. I don't know, let's see if I can zoom in a little. See? Now cherry is kind of a hard wood to light, but you can see it's starting to get there. Boom, and we have flames. Let's back this off. That's all it takes, guys. All right, because I have everything open. It's pulling. So it gets the fire hot quick. Using the charcoal as my initial pretty much heat source that heats up the wood. I'll stack some more wood up here, and that gets the wood warm here, so when I throw it into the firebox, it catches quicker. All right, so let's pull back a little. That's basically how that goes. And I usually run this thing with the door wide open, just like this. This wood got wet, rained on. I never cover it. Everything on it is natural. You see? That is pretty much it, y'all. In a few seconds, I'll close the door and just leave the 4 exhausts there open. So all 4 of those will still be open as this thing gets hot. And as it gets hot, I'll take the wood that you see like this, and I'll turn them this way and pull them back away from back in the chamber part. I keep it closer to the door, and it's pretty much easy after that, man. It's a simple thing. And then I'll throw the 5 slabs on so I can get them done by 12, and the customer comes, picks them up. As the farmer's market right now is closed, and once it gets back, I'll be going back out to the park, the farmer's market, selling my food. But still trying to do something. So this is me every single day. Every single day. I think on Monday I got a brisket I gotta cook. So I'll probably be using my other grill. That way I can go to sleep and ain't gotta stay running that all night. I actually want to put the brisket on here, but that's an all night job and I have to go to work, so that's not gonna work. Anyways, guys, I'll get back at y'all in a little bit, probably when I get the meat set on. And this is what I'm talking about, getting that full pull. It still got smoke coming out of the top here, but this is where most of the smoke is coming. And if you look at it, you can see the smoke is going around. It's going around, slowly going around. As the fire comes up, it hits the bottom of this pan, and it goes around where the smoke comes and hits this pan and goes around like that. So you can see the circle. This is how this one works. Instead of you having the firebox here and then smoke going this way, this one circulates this way. So it goes around, comes up, back to here, and goes up in this way. Some do come this way, but most of it is going this way. So if you look at the smoke there, I don't know how well the camera is picking it up. You can see all the smoke's coming this way and going this way. So once I close this, this is gonna get hot and it's gonna spin this. Just like that, y'all. And then the smoke comes out of these here. So I got all 4 open now, just getting that pool going. And once I get it where I want it, I'll shut the 2 on the ends down. Keep this middle part just rotated in the heat. Let's look at my temperature. So I'm just getting up to, I don't know, 55 degrees or so. So it's coming up slowly. And really, I just lit it. Most of the heat is coming from the charcoal though. That much I'll let y'all know. Most of the heat is coming from the charcoal. See how the wood's burning? That charcoal is gonna go ahead and finish breaking down, and it'll be nothing but wood by the time I put the meat on. Peace. As y'all can see, I just dropped the big log in right now. The grill is still heating up. I got the other two closed. I got a big piece of wood going the long way because I'm gonna burn now at the back. So once those two in the front burn down, we'll be pretty good. As you can see, the ash from the charcoals is pretty much almost gone. Let me see here. If I tap it a little, you guys will see it's pretty much out of there, man. These little things is almost gone. That's all they are now, small nuggets, that's wood. And a few left in there, but they're almost out of there. And this high behind fire dropping a little while. Like I say, right now I'm just trying to get the grill up to 150 degrees, which is up there. I'm almost there. And then I can throw my meat on the grill. Meat is in the house. It's already seasoned with just salt and pepper. And I'll probably get my old beat up fillet table, and I put my pans on top so it never touches the little dirty behind table that needs to be thrown in the trash. I do have a new one in the shed, but I'm not going to pull that one out. And as y'all see, that's it, man. This here actually would be too much fire to cook with, really. So this is just basically, I let it do its thing until it gets hot. And once those ones in the front, like I say, finish burning down, I don't know if I can really get into it. It's really hot over there. But once those two, you see, they're dropping now. So once they finish burning up, everything else will be running just a long way across the back, and then I'll slowly push whatever that long way towards the front though. But it'll be just pretty much ash. Well, not ash, but charred wood by the time I move it over. The wood in the back here is fresh. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And we got my grill mate back here, little Mr. Cody. Yeah, it's my new puppy. So he's out here watching the grill, I guess. He's like, man, it's too hot over there. So he's sitting over there. Got Cassie over there. Let's see if we can see her. She in there on eggs right now, which got to be taken out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Here comes Cody, checking out the grill. Kind of confused on what the heck is this thing. See if we get a close up on Mr. Cody there. Mr. Cody. You made it to YouTube, Mr. Cody. Yep. As y'all can see, the wood is settling out. Like I said, the fire dropped down, and when you put a new piece on, it blazes up and it drops right back down. Doesn't take but a few minutes. As you see, I've only been recording here for 4 minutes now. Nothing to it. Easy as it goes. And you drop another new piece on, it'll blaze up for a second, and then it settles back down. Well, the fire's nowhere near like it was when I started, and it's gonna get lower and lower anyways, until it's basically hardly, barely even a flame in there. But it's just getting the grill up to temp. And once you get up to temp, we good to go after that, y'all. Like I said, I'll see y'all when the meat gets ready to go on. Alright, y'all see, fire is all super low. The wood's burning across the back just how I want it to. We're gonna flip this just a little. It's gonna bring the fire. Bring the fire back up just a little. All right, this ain't gonna work. See if I can do this with one hand. Nope. Hold on. All right, you see I turned the wood. It's gonna burn a little bit more. And all the ash stuff is pretty much in the front. And this here is gonna blaze up just enough and it's gonna die itself back down. Check the temperature. Sitting right below 150. So it's perfect. Now to go inside. Jesus, Cody. You gotta tease on something, I guess. Just go inside and grab my meat, which you see is on a sheet metal pan. I'll slide it right there and toss it onto the grill. All right, guys. I'll be back with y'all in a second. Well, as y'all can see, nothing but some salt, some pepper, a little bit of secret ingredient, and that's pretty much it. Just take it, slap it on the grill. See if I can do this one-handed. There we go. The other two is on the other sheet metal pan in the house. Like I said, I got 5. Let's move this over so we can get away from the heat source as much. None of my ribs are gonna touch. And this stuff here pretty much cooks like you lay it. So if I set this here where this is broken, as y'all can see, it had a big fat piece in it. Just lay it like this. Lay it like that, and it'll cook like that. When you get done, it'll look like one straight piece. All right, let me go grab the other 2 and slap them on the grill. All right, y'all, so this is pretty much the meat for today's order. 5 slabs of ribs, getting out of here. This is not, I cook a lot more than this at the farmer's market, but hey, gotta do what we gotta do for now. Until it gets back open, we'll just cook here at the house. Smaller orders, but we getting it done. Anyways, guys, I'll come back with y'all a little bit later when y'all got some color on this meat, because right now everything in here is raw. The smoke is going, and yeah, let me get this thing done. All right, y'all see the fire is nice and low. Just adding another piece of wood across the back, across the long part, and as it burns, I just break it if it breaks and push it forward, and that's it. This is really all you need. And then I gotta start feeding these up top that's warming. I already used the 2 that was down here. This is my oak. I kind of like to use, I prefer using oak. So the oak I put in pretty much off the beginning part of the cook, and then the cherry wood, like you see that back piece of wood, it'll pretty much burn the entire cook. I have another piece of cherry up top, but I'm probably might not use that at all. That piece over there in the corner right there is a piece of pecan wood. So pecan, oak, and cherry is on here. It really doesn't matter. I prefer using, truthfully, all oak wood, but mixing it up a little bit, because I have a little bit of everything, kind of stretches it out, because I use so much oak and I'm actually running low on. So oak, I need to go and pick up another load of oak wood. But that's pretty much it, guys. And the meat is cooking. I hear it raining inside, meaning you can hear that nice sizzle to it. In a little while, I'll go inside and make some apple cider vinegar and water mixture 50-50 and start spraying the ribs, but it's not time for that now. It's not even been on an hour yet. So at about the 1.5 to 2 hour mark, depending on what it looks like, I'll start spraying it down, making sure that everything stays nice and moist and no dried out spots on it. That's pretty much it, guys. And anyways, get back at y'all in a second. All right, as y'all can see, got that nice color on them. Whew, looking so good. Apple cider vinegar and water mixture, 50%. Here, just put a piece of cherry on right now, so it's gonna give it a little bit more color. In about 15 minutes from now, I gotta pull that piece of wood back and see fire coming up. And that should do it. Close that up. Let some of that air down. And I just put a piece of cherry on here. As y'all can see, it just lit. So that's why we got all this fire. This is kind of hard to do with one hand. There we go. Right there. As you can see, the other wood pretty much burnt down. So that's it. That'll cool off or settle down in a few seconds. Because I just put that piece on right before I open the grill. As you can see, it should die down in a few seconds. That extra oxygen, when you open it, will blaze it up a little, but it slows down in a few seconds. It won't take long at all. And y'all can look up top. No smoke. They say thin blue smoke. I have pretty much no smoke. I burn so clean. It's like nothing. I'll get a little smoke come out back here before it gets up there. Like if you look, I don't know if it'll pick it up. Little bits of smoke are coming out of those little holes there. That's where that other rack goes at. And that's about it. You can see the fire is slowly settling back now. In a little while it'll just be a little bit of flame, not much, but as you can see it's calming itself down little by little. Fresh piece of wood. See? As it cools itself off, man, that's all it takes. It slows itself down little by little. Those flames go from out of control like crazy to very tame. Very controlled. Fire management is key. That's why I'm showing this here, just slowing it down a little bit for y'all. Yeah, that's all the fire you really need right there. That's it. Don't need much more than that. Look, there's not even that much wood really in there. Most of it is pretty much burnt out. Look at the wood that was on top. Down to one piece there, that piece there, and then I got another piece over here. I got more wood on the trailer if needed, but this is pretty much all I really need, y'all. In a little while I'll take some aluminum foil out, because I like to do mine in foil, and I'll wrap these ribs up, finish them off, so I can be done in enough time so when the customers get here, all I have to do is slice ribs up and go. Now if I was at the farmer's market, I would put it in the aluminum foil, put it in the warmer, which I'm gonna do it in a little while, put it in the warmer, and then as people come up and order, I slowly take some of the ribs out of the aluminum foil, put it back on the grill, dry them out real quick. Well, not dry them out, but get that nice shine off and let them kind of like, I don't know how to say it, get that crust back on it, but it's not a hard crust. And that's pretty much it. But when I'm cooking here at the house, I put in an aluminum foil, I set it in the warmer. When the customer comes, I take it out, or right when the customer's on the way, cut them up, prepare the plates, and go like that. I don't put them back out of the aluminum foil back on the grill when I'm cooking here at the house. That's the difference of me being at the farmer's market and being here. You can see how calm it is now. That's why I wanted to get this whole few minutes in, just to show y'all what happens when you drop a new log on. I pull the wood back away, I close the lid back now. As you can see, the other two things are still open. Those two are closed, and that's it. This is all you need right here. That's enough heat, enough fire to keep us at the right temperature. And went up a little bit more probably when I open this thing up, but it'll drop back down to the 150 within a 10-15 more minutes, and it'll drop back down. That's because I had it open, getting the camera and all the rest of that stuff, and had a little bit of a blaze come there. But within those degrees, you don't want to spike it too high. And like I say, right now it's mellow out anyway, so it's good to go. Easy to go, easy going. Like I said, I'll get more smoke coming out back here than I will at the top. And that's simply because this wood here is a fresh little piece in there. And I have it pulled further back. And within a few minutes, I'll push it back up and mellow everything out. It'll blaze back up a little, but not much. Matter of fact, I'll do it now. Let's take this, push it closer to the flames there. And it'll catch it in a second a little bit. Get a little bit more fire. Sorry, y'all, I'm moving around a lot. That's pretty much all you need right there, y'all. And we'll take this piece of wood here. We'll set it down and get it nice and warm. You see how the fire comes right back? But we don't really want that much fire. I just did that for demonstration purposes. Let's pull that back again. There we go. That was just for demonstration purposes. We already got the fire spike a little bit higher than I want. Let this thing calm itself back out. And then I'll push it up and get everything where it goes. Anyways, guys, get back with y'all in a little bit. Temperature sitting right at 150. Like I said, the fire is low. I'm gonna go ahead and push this thing up and get everything back to going real good. Actually, too far back now. It's a little difficult to do holding this camera and doing this. But if you look back there, you see everything's good, man. There we go, right there. That's it. And I did it with one hand, y'all. Now you got the fire going good. You got that. Then about 10-15 more minutes, I'll take a piece of that wood there and sit it there in the front part. And it just keeps it going just like that. Cycle one wood, new, old, and keep going. Just that simple, guys. Just that simple. And it keeps the temperature exactly where you want it at. It's simple. And the meat, which I didn't see because had to use both hands. Oh, Domingo's still on. Got the macaroni and cheese, getting that smoke flavor on it. And we got all 5 ribs wrapped up. That's easy to go in, guys. I just basically leave them there at 150 until the customers start coming in, and I'll snatch them off, cut them up, and keep moving. Easy to go, guys. Easy going. Anyways, guys, that's the Urban Fisherman. I got lawnmowers going now, so my neighbor's cutting. But anyways, guys, Urban Fisherman out. Peace. See y'all in another one. Urban Fisherman out.